For the passion of photography, sometimes you have to pick yourself up and make yourself visit certain places where it's not easy to reach. For me, if I'm doing any nature photography, a combination of jungles and mountains is so ideal. In monsoon season, visiting any places, especially in mountain areas, are kind of difficult. My decision was to travel to the northern part of India. Uttarakhand is well known for its majestic views and very high mountains, but my point of area was especially the biodiversity. The Valley of Flowers trek is so popular during the season of monsoon. There you can see a variety of different flowers, and no doubtly the jungle area is filled with different kind of unknown species. Neglecting the fact that 2025 monsoon in Uttarakhand is going to be so dangerous because of the landslides and floods, I was prepared to go anyways. After crossing about 1500 kilometers by train, I was at Haridwar station, and again, a 10 to 14 hours of bus journey was waiting for me. Okay, so to reach the place from where I can start trekking towards Valley of Flowers National Park, I had to reach Govindghat, which is about 450 kilometers away from Haridwar. It takes so much time because of the rain and the hazards on the roads. Landslides are so common in monsoon and the weather changes rapidly, but the views were something so breathtaking. Morning turned into evening and I was at Govindghat, and already seeing the zigzag roads where the trekking is going to be started. Considering the weather, it was not going to be easy because of the consistent rainfall and slippery roads.
तो यहाँ से शुरू होगा मेरा ट्रैक होगा 5 किलोमीटर का। शायद पहले पुलना तक जाना पड़ेगा, कार नहीं मिला तो पैदल चलना पड़ेगा। तो एकदम नेशनल पार्क के अंदर है, उसके बाद ही 10 किलोमीटर एकदम पैदल चलना पड़ेगा। फिर पहुँचेंगे हम घांगरिया में स्टे होगा, स्टे के बाद फिर वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स।
Anyways, I spent the whole night at the hotel just to prepare myself for the next day.
नदी से ऊपर से वहाँ से कैब मिल जाता है, शेयर टैक्सी मिल जाता है, जो कुछ भी मिल जाता है। वहाँ से आप ट्रैक शुरू कर सकते हो, उससे ऊपर जाके भी ट्रैक शुरू हो सकता है। लेकिन हमने ज़्यादा बारिश की वजह से थोड़ा सा 5 किलोमीटर आगे रह के ट्रैक शुरू करना नहीं सकता। तो अभी बारिश एकदम ज़्यादा हो चुका है, 5-10 मिनट में वेदर चेंज हो जा रहा है पूरा, तो संभाल के आना।
So, at first in the morning, the weather was not so appropriate, but I had to go early. The first 5 kilometers can be done by shared jeep, and after that you can start trekking as the road for vehicles completely stops there. And seriously, the roads for the trekking were so much beautiful, and little rain adds more beauty.
पर सबसे ज़रूरी बात, बैग जितना चाहे हल्का हो ठीक है, मेरे पास तो कैमरा है, फिर भी भारी हो गया बहुत। जितना चाहे हल्का हो, जूता ठीक ठाक होना चाहिए, और आसपास ठंडा, नदी, जंगल, सब कुछ एकदम परफेक्ट है। बस जाना पड़ेगा आगे। चलते हैं फिर।
The mountains holds a significant amount of life. Trees are the lungs. Together, these trees can attract clouds, making the place a heaven-like spot. These soft cotton-like clouds are so uncertain and make rainfall anywhere. And also, you cannot take your eyes off of the rapids and streams. Anyways, maybe after crossing 50% of the trekking route, you can find this large bridge standing tall beside a waterfall. And also you can see the river Kagbushundi from the roads. Step by step I was getting closer and I knew in my mind the destination was not so far. Mountains, rains and trees. This combination is so helpful to create home to several species. Not only flowers but different varieties of fungi, insects and birds can be found. Luckily I was able to capture many of those, and the best one was the bird just beside the roads doing its own work.
अभी 3 किलोमीटर बाकी है। बारिश फिर से शुरू हो चुका है, लेकिन यहाँ पर मुझे आते ही एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ दिख गई। वो ऊपर है।
Finally, after several hours of trekking and capturing scenes, I was in Ghangria, from where I had to start the trek to the Valley of Flowers National Park. That was just a small village with some small numbers of settlements. You can also find shelters inside tents and as well as hotels.
आज शुरू होने वाला है मेरा वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स का ट्रैक। तो अभी हम 500 मीटर दूर है गेट से। तो गेट के बाद फिर 5 किलोमीटर। मौसम अभी ठीक ठाक ही है। तो कुछ देर पहले बारिश हो रहा था, एकदम मेस्ड अप पूरा। तो अभी पहाड़ का ये नज़ारा एकदम सटीक है पूरा। तो यहाँ से जाके सीधा चढ़ के हम लोग जाने वाले हैं वो वैली ऑफ फ्लावर्स में। तो अभी देखते हैं वहाँ पर जाके बारिश ना हो।
The weather was pleasant, and for the information, the separating two roads there, one is going towards Valley of Flowers Gate and one is to reach Hemkund Sahib. And seriously, the waterfall was so much beautiful. Just look at that. Just a few minutes of walking takes you towards a small stream, and in order to go inside the valley, you have to cross it. Just by doing that, I discovered a cute and tiny creature inside the small passage between rocks. Talking about the difficulty level, it's not that hard to trek there, but you have to prepare yourself for stiff roads, bad weather, and high altitude. For some people, low temperature could be a factor, but morning time and trekking combined, it's so pleasant.
शायद 2-3 किलोमीटर ही रास्ता पार किया होगा मैंने, और प्लस एकदम कोई दूर वाला हो रहा वैली, और मौसम फिर से ख़राब होने वाला है एकदम। अभी तो धूप ही धूप है, लग बहुत ही अच्छा है, लेकिन अभी चेंज हो जाएगा ये वाला।
Step by step, I was going towards the valley, enjoying and capturing the moments, but I was worried about the part that I have to trek back again by the same route in time. At the moment when I reached at least closer to the valley, oh my god, the view was something spectacular. Yeah, there are varieties of unknown flowers, but the green sheets of grass and the trees making the valley alive. And more prominently, the river Pushpavati cutting through the valley adds more beauty.
धीरे एक ट्रेकिंग के बाद यहाँ से माउंटेन का व्यू बहुत ही अलग है। पूरा वैली यहाँ से दिख रहा है, वो एकदम हरा वाला, और फिर यहाँ से पूरा ऐसे बादल एकदम टच कर सकते हैं, ऐसा है। और नीचे पूरा फूलों का एकदम मैदान है, कह सकते हैं। तो यहाँ देख के पता चल रहा है कि वहाँ से आ रहा है बादल, तो जाते टाइम बारिश बहुत होगा, एकदम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, जाना तो पड़ेगा। पूरा बादल यहाँ से आ रहे हैं, दिखाई दे रहा है, पूरा जल्दी चलना पड़ेगा। तो यहाँ तक ही ख़त्म होता है मेरा ट्रैक। अभी वापस जाना है, फिर वही रास्ते से फिर पुलना, घांगरिया वो सब होके घर भी वापस जाना है, और फिर से आना पड़ेगा इधर। उधर भी जा सकते हैं, बहुत दूर तक उधर सब कुछ जा सकते हैं, लेकिन बैड लक अभी नहीं होगा, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम।